It's Kambada, the shaman, the god, the crack baby. And right now you're tuned in to Kofi's Universe, the #1 and most truest source for hip-hop news, reaction videos, sports, black culture, and much, much more. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button now. Bada.
YouTube salute. Lauryn Hill's daughter, Selah Marley, opens up about singer's traumatic discipline style. Alright, if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Also, cast your vote for Kofi's Hip Hop Hall of Fame. That link is in the description. And check out new interviews with Kambada, Ilmac, and Self-Titled. You can find those interviews in the interview playlist. So Lauryn Hill's daughter, her name is Selah Marley, hope I'm pronouncing it right, has opened up about the childhood trauma she has faced majority of her life. And she was actually on Instagram live for 2 hours. She's 20 years old, and she spoke about her father being absent that affected her relationships. And her father is Rohan Marley, who is Bob Marley's son. And she said that she's been hurting so much all her life that her father was never there. And she felt that, where's my father at? Where's my father at? Like I want him in my life. And knowing that actually hurt her. And she's saying that it's common in the black community that, you don't see people or children with their fathers. And that's the trauma black people face. She also talked about Lauryn Hill's discipline style. And she admitted that Lauryn Hill is a great woman, amazing mother, but she had anger issues. And she was so angry, number one, because the media was always on her back. It was like a monkey on her back. And Lauryn Hill took that energy from the media and put it on her daughter, like it leashed out on her daughter, which she didn't like. She also said that so many things was going on that she would use a belt, to whoop her. She believed that was like, from slavery, which is true. And the slave shit. She also talked about how Lauryn Hill raised 5 children with a man who she really didn't know. And she believes her mom has like a split personality disorder, like bipolar schizophrenia, and has unhealthy relationships because her father's absence also. So, I'm about to jump in with this. So let me talk about it right now. I'm sorry to hear about Selah Marley. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. That she had to go through that from her father and her mother. She's not the only person that's actually suffered from childhood trauma, disciplinary actions, childhood abuse, physical, mental, psychological abuse. This happens. This is like normal in the black community, and should it be normal? All this stems from slavery. You got to think about it. In slavery, the slave master used to beat and whip the slaves if they didn't behave right. And then after a while, he made the slaves whip the other slaves. So if he had not like an overseer, but like a slave he had in charge, saying, okay, you'll be in charge of these people. And if they do something wrong, I'm going to put you in position to whip them. We're going to tie them up and you whip them. So it gives them some type of position of power. So from that, the side effects or the effects of slavery has been passed on from generation to generation. I'm not making an excuse, but there are a lot of people, parents, they do not know how to be parents. They don't know. And there's no right or wrong way of being a parent, because I think it's something that you're going to learn on your own. There's no perfect way to raise a parent. Yes, every child has a different personality. Every child is going to always challenge you and do some things. But you cannot give the same type of discipline for every child. But they must respect your damn rules, though. That's one thing a child's supposed to do, respect your rules. And I feel that a child coming into the world is supposed to actually make the parent a better person, because they're looking at a reflection of them. So when a parent is actually whooping a child, they're actually hurting themselves because they're beating their own self. It's like you're looking at yourself in the mirror because you're not willing to be a better, bigger person. But some parents can overcompensate without whooping children and do the opposite and allow them to have whatever they want. Now, that's still worse too, because not only you don't whoop the child, you give them this facade love that this is what it is and that's not what it is. So I feel when it comes to discipline, when it comes to structure, both parents must be aligned. But this is when I go back, when I talk about relationships, I talk about being married. You got to know what you're getting yourself involved with. I'm speaking for men and women, because you don't know what people been through, people's childhood trauma. That's why people have to ask questions when they go on dates, where they have to observe family members, family structure. Are you with, is your father in your life? Is your mom in your life? How do you get along with your family members? How many siblings you have? Were you in an orphanage? Were you a foster child? Do you ever go to jail? These questions need to come up. It's not saying you went to jail, you're a bad person. No, but you need to know what you're dealing with. You need to know if somebody has bipolar schizophrenia. Like, all these things play a factor, because remember, the child's going to take on these personalities. They're going to take on this energy coming out in this world. So oh girl, he fine as hell. Damn, she look good. She got a big ass booty. Okay, what that mean at the end of the day? What that mean? Okay, you get somebody, they look good, they got a degree, but what that mean? Are they even gonna be there to protect the child, to even help out with the child? If the mom have all these issues, or the father have all these issues, who suffers? The child suffers. So I'm not mad at the young lady that came out and spoke, because she wanted to use her platform, and she's probably hurt, and she does need help. I hope she finds a great black therapist to actually heal her, and she go through a spiritual journey to get her back on her feet. And I'm glad this is the first start of healing yourself. It's about opening up. Can you 100% heal yourself from trauma? No. That's a no-no. You're going to always have the side effects and triggers. So I feel like you have to start somewhere to correct this. And I feel like bringing a child into this world is a big task. This ain't no damn dog. This ain't no cat. This ain't no parrot. This is a human being. This is an extension of you. This is your lineage, your bloodline. So I believe that we have to do a better job raising our children. It's good to talk to your children. You're supposed to open up and talk to them. Give them that space to say, Dad, Mom, can I talk to you about something? Yes, go ahead. I didn't like that you did this. And you can sit down and explain to them why you did this. You have to articulate with your child. Don't yell and scream at them. Sometimes you have to let your child know they can be in a position of power by you talking to them. It's not even about whooping. You don't got to whoop your child. You can give your child a certain look and they know, damn, my daddy or my mommy ain't playing. But if you sit there and play games with them, they're going to get over you. They're going to disrespect you. But you got to put your foot down. You got to be fair and firm at the same time. And I think that's what we have to be, is fair and firm at the same time. We have to do the best for our children, raise them the right way, because we want them to be better than us. We want them to take on the world and not go through the stuff we went through. We want to be able to open up to our children and tell them, listen, if I'm not doing something right, please let me know. Because parents make mistakes, all right? They're not perfect. And I'm not going to bash parents, but we all are in this together. So we have to do a better job with communication. Communication is key. That's imperative. So we must talk to our children. We must set rules and foundation, down so everything can be great moving forward. If you are parents or you're about to become a parent, I recommend you go to some counseling. You talk to married people. You ask them what were their challenges about raising a child. Look at the pros and cons of raising a child. Even look back at your childhood. Look at how your parents raised you. That will tell you a lot. What are the things that you loved about your parents? What are the things that you dislike how your parents raised you? And try to figure out a way that you can actually help, help your child. Also, if you're a single parent, there's ways you can get people help you involved. There's nothing wrong being a single parent. Things like that happen. But, you're going to have to do the best you can do. Talk to your child. Be there. Support them. Sometimes sometimes a child just needs a little love. You know what I'm saying? TLC, tender love and care. Put them in some type of like, extracurricular activity, sports, martial arts, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, some type of like mentorship program. That really helps. That really helps a lot. So there are so many things we can do to help our children, and we can be better parents, and we can learn from ourselves and learn from our mistakes. Because even if you're doing a great job that everybody sees on a surface level, there are things that we can still do to be a better person. So that's just me. So post your comments below. Hulk smash Black Panther the like button, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you want to support and donate to the channel, I have Patreon, patreon.com/KofiUniverse, Venmo, CashApp, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description. Sending positive energy your way, and to everybody out there, peace.